Hey guys, I'm here to give you 12 cleaning shortcuts. Seriously, these tips are so good and they're gonna make it so much easier for you. So let's get started. Okay, so my first rule is if it's not dirty, don't clean it. Seriously, I see this all the time with people thinking, oh, I haven't dusted in 2 weeks, I need to dust today. No, you don't. If it's not dusty, don't dust it. Same thing in the bathroom. If it doesn't look dirty, don't clean it. You can see dirt, you know when you need to clean. So save yourself and only clean it when it's dirty. The second tip is something I swear by, and it's to use magic erasers. You don't have to use the real ones. They have magic eraser knockoffs. They all work. It's a mild abrasive that will clean anything. If you have something that you think you can't get clean, I promise you, try the magic eraser. It will work so well. I use it in my tub. It makes my tub shine. I use it on leather sneakers. I use it on my Birkenstocks. Even your Crocs, it will work. Really any kind of leather. You can also use it on your walls. It completely removes stains that you just can't get off any other way. It removes any scuffs on your baseboards. Trust me, get some magic erasers. You will love them and they will save you a ton of time. My next hack is for your garbage. When you're emptying your garbage, don't go looking for your garbage bags all over the house. Just store a bunch of them in the bottom of your can. And as soon as you've emptied your garbage, they're right there for you. Just grab one and put it in and you'll be good to go. My next tip is to use your washing machine. You can put so many things in your washing machine that you may not have realized. Just go ahead and use a mesh laundry bag. You can put silicone baking items into your washing machine. You can put your mop heads into your washing machine. You can put sponges. You can put rubber gloves. You can put small pillows. You can put small rugs. You can put shower curtains. You can put shower curtain liners. There's so many things that you can use your washing machine for that isn't just clothing. My next shortcut is just to designate days for laundry and do your laundry on those days. We have 5 people in the house. I do laundry twice a week. It works for us. But essentially, that way, I'm never doing like a huge giant load. I'm not doing tons of loads on the weekend. And honestly, one of the things I love to do is just on Wednesdays when I'm doing laundry that day, I'll take my laundry, I'll put it in the washer, I'll start it, and then I'll go to work or I'll start working. And then when I get home from work or done working, it's ready to go into the dryer and I just do it that way and I don't even have to think about it. Okay, my next trick is to clean your baseboards with dryer sheets. So I don't use dryer sheets in my dryer. I don't use them on my clothes. You know, they put a little bit of a film on your clothing. They get into your dryer and make it a little bit dirty, but I do use them on my baseboards because that same film that goes on your clothing to prevent static and all of the good things that dryer sheets do, it also repels dust and it picks up dust. So you can go ahead and you can put that dryer sheet right on a broom, whatever you want to use, and go ahead and use it to dust your baseboards. It works so well and it will save you a ton of time from having to vacuum and scrub them all the time. Next, do you have pets? If you do, you know the struggle that is pet hair. Go ahead and get a rubber glove, put that rubber glove on, and then run it across your sofa. That is the best way to get all of that hair. Honestly, because even a vacuum cleaner doesn't get that hair out, but the rubber will, the pet hair will stick to it and it will all come up. This next one I've talked about a ton before, but it's to use an antimicrobial doormat at your front door. This is so important. I'm telling you, most of the dirt in your home is brought in from the outdoors. So when you're coming in, if you've got this doormat, you can wipe off your feet. It will track all of the dust and dirt and leave it outside, leave it at the front door. You don't want that in your house. So get one of those doormats. It will help you a ton and you will be shocked at how much less you have to clean. My next trick is with your sponges. I say go ahead and disinfect your sponge for 2 minutes in the microwave. I do this every couple of days. I think it's the best way to keep your sponges fresh and clean. You know, you're using your sponges maybe on your dishes or whatnot, and you just don't want to have a dirty sponge, but the microwave will kill all of those germs and it just takes 2 minutes. Okay, my next tip is for the oven. I constantly will get drips in the bottom of my oven and then it will set off the fire alarm. You know the drill. Instead, line the bottom of your oven with tin foil. This will catch all of the spills. It will catch anything that kind of comes down from whatever you're making, and it's such an easy cleanup. It's not easy to clean your oven, I know, because I did a tutorial on it that I can, link if you're interested, but it is an investment in time. Save yourself the time, put the tin foil down, and then that way, if you do get any spills down there, you can just take the tin foil out and put a fresh piece down. Next is to not get out the mop unless you're going to do your whole house. I see a lot of people filling up their mop and mopping the kitchen and then emptying it out and putting it away. I think it's a hassle to get out the mop. I think if you're just gonna do one room, go ahead and get a microfiber towel or something and go ahead and clean the floor. But if you wanna do lots of rooms, maybe you wanna do a whole floor in your house, maybe you wanna do 2 floors in your house, then get out the mop. That is a good use of your time. But otherwise, I say save the mop, don't get it out unless you're doing a huge amount of space. Okay, this last tip may be a little bit controversial, but it's to not wash your clothing unless it's dirty. And the way that I do this is, say I wear something for a couple of hours. I don't think that's dirty. So I will go ahead, I will hang it up and I will put it aside, and then I'll come back to it in a little while and actually like look at it and see and decide, is this dirty? And if it's not dirty, it goes right back into the closet. Sorry to say, but I think it's so much better than just doing tons of laundry all day long every day. I especially do this with my kids. Sometimes they could wear like 3 outfits a day. I'm not gonna wash all of those clothes, especially since they're not dirty. So my tip is, if your clothing isn't dirty, if you've only worn it for a short amount of time, just put it back and don't worry about it. I gave you some tips on how to use your washing machine and your oven. I have another tip for how to use your dishwasher. It's in another hack video. I'm gonna link it right here. I would say go check it out and I will see you over there.